Hello, everyone. Happy Tea Tuesday. Happy May. Happy May 2nd. This is 1 month from my birthday, so my birthday is June 2nd. I just can't believe how fast this year is flying. This is an open collaboration that is hosted by my very dear friends Patty from Life with Patty and Kathy from Kathy's Favorite Things. And I am drinking my normal, the red rose tea with the vanilla caramel creamer. Sorry, you guys. I put it down. I know we have so much to catch up on. I know I have been on since last week, but last Thursday night I headed with my sisters and my two nieces to La Quinta in the desert for Stagecoach, which is this huge country like festival for 3 days. So it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday comes, it was 112 out. I actually was able to spend some time with my very good friend Gary, who I was so excited to see when we worked at Alitalia Airlines together, and that's how we met. We were in the reservations department, and we just had this lifelong friendship, and no matter how long that goes by, it's like we just pick up from where we left off at. So I spent some time with him at around 4 o'clock. You know, I got there and I got dressed. Sorry, Kiki's at the door. Give me 1 second, you guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Up, up. There we go. Okay. I know. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you guys. I'm coming. So, Friday morning, my sisters get a phone call at like 5:30 in the morning. We're like, what the hell? Who's calling at this time? It was the hospital to let us know that my dad was admitted, and he had been in the hospital the previous week for a leg infection and COVID. Now he tested negative, but my dad had shingles. He just got out of the hospital yesterday afternoon. So it was in his eye. We thought, okay, it's his eye, as we were leaving Thursday night. Well, my mom said probably at a little after midnight, it popped. And then he just started getting shingles all over his face. So she was like, it's not good, because one was inside and on the outside of his eye. And it can affect your vision. So she takes him to the ER. They admit him. So that kind of put a damper on our spirits. But, we tried to make the best of it, the best that we could. Back to the Stagecoach. So, like I said, it was 112. And we parked in the ADA parking, for the American Disability. Let me tell you, last year, you were right in front, like maybe a 5-minute walk, which is nothing, which I can handle. Oh no, this one was like a mile and a half, and we're walking 112 heat. I'm like taking my time because I can't go so fast. So I mean, I was upset about that. Not on my sisters, because I know it wasn't their fault. It was just very poor planning. So we finally get there, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So my sister Mary Kate ends up like laying down because she got very bad heat stroke, and so they were attending to her, and then she's looking at me and she goes, Kiki, why don't you sit down? I had a heat stroke, so they're like putting like cold water on us, like putting cold stuff like under our arms, our legs, and everything. So I my poor sister Bridget, the one who didn't have a heat stroke, she felt so bad. So we ended up staying. It was it was okay, an okay night. Like I said, we tried to make the best of it. But we don't get home till like almost 1ish, like 2ish in the morning, by the time you get out of the parking lot and walk to your car and everything. So on the way, as we're in the car, I looked at my sisters and I said, I am not gonna go tomorrow. I'm so sorry, but this is just way too far for me. I'm gonna need a day's rest, and just so I can recuperate, take care of myself. So I did. My sisters and everybody was so understanding. So my sister Bridget and Mary Kate stayed with me probably until like 8 p.m. And, then they headed over to the venue, which was fine. Had the house to myself, AC on, went to bed because I knew my body just needed it. Sunday, I promised my sisters, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna go because I know it's the last night. I want to make the best of it, and I couldn't wait to see Brooks and Dunn and Chris Stapleton. So we left at around 6ish, which was fine. Or maybe it was like close to 7ish. My sister Mary Kate and I headed over and met up with everyone else, because we were like, oh no, we're not going to be in that sun and get a heat stroke again, because we knew like the weather was gonna drop down to, I think it was either 87 or 85, and we're like, fine, we can handle that. So we get there, and we had a really good time. It was a lot different than Friday. We were sitting with my cousins and like their friends. They had saved spots for us, and so Brooks and Dunn were amazing. Chris Stapleton was amazing. So we had a wonderful time, and then we got home at around 2ish. That's fine. And then I think we woke up at like 7ish, 8ish. Yesterday morning, and we wanted to clean up and head to my dad, head back here in town so we could see my dad. But the nurse had called us, that they were gonna release him, so we were excited. So we were stuck in 4-hour traffic though, because everyone and their mother was trying to get home, which is normally like a 2-hour trip. It's okay. It was what it was. But last night I was so tired, like my body was just like, ooh, and I'm not gonna lie, it felt good to be in my bed, back home with my Kiki, because, she missed her mommy so much, even though she loved staying with my mom, her nanny, and she would sleep with her every night because my dog sleeps with me. And it feels good to be home. And And then my dad came home, and that made us happy. My sisters came to visit him today, you know, spent as much time as they could with him and us. And it's very good that we all three of us fell asleep so early because we were just so exhausted. But, you know, we had a really good time. Will I go again? Probably not, because if they're going to keep doing that the same way, just there's no way. So that is it, you guys. That is everything that I have to share for Tuesday. Still, if you guys can please pray for my my dad, Mario. He you know, he's home, but you know, his shingles, some of them still need to pop. You know, we had to kind of keep our distance from him, but at the same time, it's like, I live here, how am I supposed to do that? You know, because I had to carry everything for him and stuff, but I just keep washing my hands and all that. But I would really appreciate if you could keep my dad in your prayers, because it's still very painful for him, and they have him on medicine for his nerves, because you know, it's his nerves, like in his face and stuff, it's affecting that. So, but that is it, you guys. Take care, stay safe, God bless, and be safe, you guys. Bye.